Hey guys, remember when we had a Scarlet Hand playthrough?
No.
Okay, so Scarlet Hand is back. Kayleigh and I have been away doing busy work stuff, and our schedules just did not align for like 2 weeks in a row.
That's bullshit. We
And
were totally
then-
at the beach.
Then we went on vacation after those 2 weeks. So it's been
was
like
gonna
3
say.
weeks since our last episode, and to top it off, the last 10 minutes of our last episode corrupted. So basically, you guys, this is just fucking funny at this
This
point.
playthrough has been L after L after L. First, you uploaded the videos like out of order, so people never saw Henrik falling down the stairs, and then you just went and posted it as if it was the next episode.
Maybe I gaslighted the viewers a little bit with a prequel episode. But we're back now. Henrik gave us the key code to his floppy disk, and we got into the second floor of the pyramid finally. Fuck these mini games. I'm so tired of them. We will probably be getting spoilers, and we just finished the ball game, didn't we?
Yeah, I was not aware there were going to be more floors of mini games. This is not like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom at all.
Okay, so this game we can't even access until you find the system login and password.
I will say I do wish there was a task list, because that's like my holy grail. Every time we come back to a playthrough without being there for like 3.5 weeks, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I know what I was doing.
Yeah, it's pretty rough without a task list in this game. You should probably go... What should you do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me, man.
Apparently the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center, who we tried to call like a million times, can only be called from Nancy's hotel room for God knows why.
Oh, is that what the problem was?
Yeah, that's why we couldn't get through them when we tried calling them a million times. So let's go ahead and just do that. I will get you to their number because you might just need a refresher of where everything is.
Right, I have no problem getting the hell out of here. Wait, why are you going to employees? Oh, for the number.
Yeah. So let's see. It was on Henrik's desk. This should be a good thing to start with. 1-505-555-1222.
Want me to take a picture?
You should take a picture of that. Another thing that we can do. Do you remember the Morse code radio puzzle that we did?
Uh-huh.
Where we like interfaced with smugglers and told them the coast was clear and they could send a package?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go see if the package has arrived. Da 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 da.
Ooh, Beach Hill Museum. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Okay.
That's you, me, and Grace.
Yeah. Who's who? That's you, because you're always fucking smiling all the time. That's
you because
me
you're my
because
foil,
I'm
and then
your
Grace
foil.
is just in the middle dying.
Grace, yeah. It's Grace because she's got that fluoride stare.
The fluoride stare. Play with the fluoride stare. No, pick it back up.
What?
You gotta play with the fluoride stare.
You gotta touch it? Oh. Was there a hint for this?
Oh, it's not that hard.
I know, I'm just trying to see what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, you know what? I'll bet I remember what it is.
Do they all have to be looking at each other?
No, we learned earlier on that as part of Mayan beauty culture, they believe that crossed eyes
that's
was
right.
attractive.
That's
and there
right,
it
we
is.
just did it.
It is crossed eyes.
That music change was kind of freaky.
It's pretty freaky what you just found. Did you get a good look at that?
Barely. I wanna... okay.
That is the key.
You're right.
So, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick refresher of something that you probably forgot and the audience definitely didn't see because it was in the footage that corrupted.
That's right.
When Henrik's notes, Henrik said that he stole the Pakal carving because he wanted to prevent someone else from stealing it, which sounds completely fucking ridiculous, but I guess it kind of works. And he claims that he hid it somewhere in the museum. Henrik cited that he believes that the Pakal carving is part of a plot. There is an old key part of a prophecy. We'll go ahead and get on the computer and I'll pull up those files that are of importance because there's a lot of shit on his computer and not all of it is important. Togo! Okay, so I will read up on this real quick. Prison of Stone. The prison bears an intricate look. 6 separate keys must be assembled to fit the lock. 4 corners of the world plus the Fool and the King equals 6. So there's a north, east, south, and west key. And then the Fool and the King. Is that it? Wait.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And so we need to find these things and assemble them to complete the key. Must track it down before it's too late. Someone else knows about this. And so this is the clue as to, like, where you can find out about each of these keys and what we need to do for them. So, like, numerous pieces lost in recent Chaco Canyon Cultural Center heist. That's who we're going to try to call now to find out if they can give us any leads as to where the key might be. Prudence Rutherford apparently had a key that was stolen from her. She was a character of notice. So we'll give her a call. There's her numbers and an interview she did for some reason. The East Key, I'm not sure what to do about that. Revia, Gigato Island. Here we go. This one had a real shaky providence, but eventually ended up in the hands of a Henry Albert Daddle IV, and there's his number right there. Let's try calling him real quick, actually. 605-555.
Wait, let me take a picture.
Okay. Vermilion, South Dakota. 605-555. I already forget the last 4 digits. Could you look that up?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
605-555-3195.
That's an alarm clock. I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are.
605 555. Okay, maybe
Just do the last.
Yeah. 505.
It's 555.
I'm stupid. I'm silly. The phone calls in this game destroy it, if you ask me. It makes it so difficult to play.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Case in point.
Please check.
All right, let's try Chaco Canyon now. Wait, is it 1605555 and then what was the last 4?
3195.
Maybe we had to put the 1 first because it's an outside line. Is that it? Did we forget to put down a 1?
Daddle
Oh
resident.
my god.
Hi, may I speak to Henry
This
Daddle,
fucking
please?
game.
Speaking.
Mr. Daddle, my name is Nancy Drew. This is a long shot, but I'm calling regarding a Maya artifact that was bought at auction in 1898 by one Henry Albert Daddle. Does that ring any bells?
Sure. Henry Albert Daddle Sr. was my great-grandfather. You're talking about the jade carving, right?
Yes, exactly. Wow, I can't believe my luck.
Well, it's a lucky life if you ask me. So what can I do for you?
This man sounds depressed.
He sounds old. He sounds like Her Interactive wanted to make him sound old, but he ended up just sounding depressed.
I'm investigating a recent rush of thefts around the country.
I'm investigating a recent rash of thefts around the country involving similar Maya artifacts. Any information you could give me about the one your great-grandfather bought would be very helpful.
I see. Well, I was the last to inherit the carving, but my daughter Penelope was so intrigued with it that I gave it to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to talk to you about it. Why don't you give her a call on her line? It's 555-3197.
More phone
Will
calls.
do. Thanks, Mr. Daddle.
My pleasure.
All right, give her a try. Why couldn't they just give us the numbers down here in the directory like any other game would?
We're sorry. Your call
Okay, yeah.
cannot be completed.
I need to do the 1.
I guess so. Okay, try 1605. Maybe she's the same area code. 3197. If this works.
Bigger
Hello?
problem if it
Hi,
doesn't work.
is this Penelope?
Not even.
Oh, is this 605-555-3197?
Yeah, but no one calls me Penelope anymore. Except my parents.
Oh,
that is.
you're that painter.
To my friends, the art world, and anyone else who made it out of the 20th century, I'm Poppy.
The art world? Wait, you're not Poppy Dada, are you?
Ta-da! Ping ping! You win! Who's this?
Why did this famous
My
person
name's
just
Nancy
pick up
Drew. I'm a detective.
A detective?
That's his
No
daughter.
way. So do you
I know.
get to wear a sassy tweed hat and pick hairs off dead bodies and gross, creepy stuff like that?
I don't run into too many dead bodies, luckily, but there's plenty of other creepy stuff.
So, where'd you get my name? Don't tell me I'm like wanted by the FBI or something. That would be too scandalous.
Mm-hmm.
No, you see, it's all a big coincidence. Your dad's name came up in connection with a case I'm working on.
Go, Dad. Don't tell me he's wanted by the FBI. I'll be so jealous.
Sorry, Poppy. There's no FBI in on this case, and your dad's not wanted.
Okay, what then?
Before I get into that, tell me about the artwork you do. It looks very interesting.
It's a new form I made up myself. I approach each piece as a synesthetic, interactive, organic journey.
That sounds a lot more complicated than, say, painting or drawing.
Have you heard the saying that a work of art is never finished, just abandoned? Well, I'm taking that idea to the limit by making art that will keep changing as different people encounter, perceive, and interact with it. I'm tired of artwork that says, "Don't touch." I'm all about letting go, about sending my work into the world and seeing how it continues to become.
Awfully hip.
It sounds awfully hip.
But I
Don't
like
get me
meta
started
stuff like
on art.
that.
Yeah.
Now, what's your name again? Oh, yeah, Nancy. Let's have the dish. Who are you after? The Chinese mafia?
No mafia that I know of.
African elephant poachers?
No elephants involved.
South American drug lords?
Not this time.
Next
A
time.
sinister
Salamancas.
counterfeiting ring right here in Vermilion? Am I even getting warm?
Someone is stealing Maya antiquities, jade carvings to be exact, and leaving this scary red handprint at the scene of every crime.
Ghastly. So, what's with the red hand?
You actually just got a really big dialogue tree that I don't know if I've ever heard from her, where she talks about her art.
Really?
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm not used to that. And then it goes on about South America drug lords and elephant poachers.
It's printed with this stuff called cinnabar. Nobody seems to know what it means.
Well, we got
All I
details
know
on
is
this,
the
didn't
more I
we?
investigate, the more
I'm just trying
complicated
to
it
pick
gets.
options that seem interesting to her.
So,
Yeah.
where do the
She's
daddles
trying to
come in?
entertain Poppy Dada.
I am.
You
I
have
think
to
she's
let her
cool.
think she's cool.
I have to make her think Nancy's cool. 'Cause I want her to think I'm cool.
You see one of her paintings in Waverly Academy.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they keep it in the rec room.
Well, it's not a painting. It's an interactive experience.
Okay, pick something.
I got a tip that your great-great-grandfather bought a jade carving much like the ones that are being stolen. I'm hoping to take a look at it.
You mean that ancient green rock with the weird symbol on it? I slapped some shoe polish on it and stuck
Oh,
it in one of my paintings.
no.
Do you still think it's cool?
It's kind of funny.
That's
Yeah.
a one-of-a-kind Maya artifact, a piece of history. It's hundreds of years old. It's worth a lot of money.
That's the whole point. Don't you see? It's an organic process. I mean, how can people really relate to art if it doesn't come to life and grow and die just like they do? That carving is part of something bigger now.
It seems awfully reckless to me, not to mention the wrench it throws into my investigation.
Oh, Nancy, don't be such a prude. Taylor's probably still got that artwork. At least, I don't think he's sold it yet. Why don't you ask him? Tell him you want to see the piece called Deadly Midnight Snack.
I saw
It's
it.
the one with the rubber shark.
It was cool.
The one with the rubber shark. Yes, I've seen it, but I didn't notice any jade carving.
Well, take a closer look there, sweets. It's in there. If you really need the carving to crack this case, why don't you just go ahead and take it?
But wouldn't it ruin your painting?
Of course not. After all, this is a chance to enact exactly what I've been talking about. The organic process. Inviting my viewers to interact with my work. The deal is, you can take the carving, but you have to put something in its place.
I can choose anything? A light bulb? A magnifying glass? A pair of headphones?
No, it should be something more organic. Stay with the title, Deadly Midnight Snack. And don't be afraid to go way out. As an artist, I can tell you that inspiration bites in the most mysterious ways.
Okay, Poppy, if you say so.
Right on. But let's keep Taylor out of this. He'd probably blow a gasket if he saw you tampering with the merchandise. That's all art is to him, you know. Merchandise.
I'll make sure he doesn't detect a thing.
Good luck, Nancy.
Thanks, Poppy. Bye.
What a pleasant young rapscallion.
Great phone contact. Now, before you leave, we still do have to call the Chaco Canyon. I know that we came here and just had like 4 phone calls in a row because this game sucks. I'm sorry, I love Scarlet Hand. I didn't mean that, but we still need to call
I think
Choco
you meant
Canyon.
it.
Maybe a little. 15055551222. If this doesn't work, give me that Sheila Schultz. Give me Sheila Schultz, please.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Let's go.
Hi,
We're
I'm
so
hoping to
back.
speak to someone about the theft that happened there recently.
Are you the press?
No, I'm a detective investigating a similar crime in Washington, D.C.
This is Sheila Schultz, the director. What would you like to know?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I understand you had some rare Maya artifacts stolen recently.
That's right. It's a terrible loss, and the police here have no leads.
Beach Hill was robbed too. We lost one of our prized jade carvings.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I'm wondering if the robberies are connected. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident
Sorry, I
at
just have to
Chaco
crack every
Canyon?
joint in my
I
Fire
know, you
away.
do that sometimes. I just hear clicking noises and I know exactly what's happening. I heard the thief left a red handprint.
I heard the thief left a red handprint at the scene of the crime. Is that true?
Yes.
That one wasn't
it was
even
very
that big.
gruesome. It looked like blood, but according to the police analysis, the print was made with a mercuric sulfide paste.
Cinnabar.
Cinnabar. Is that the cat?
It is the cat. He's scurrying around somewhere. Oh, he's actually on his way out. I should go open the door for him. Keep talking with Sheila.
Let's see.
Do you know of any symbolic meaning attached to a red hand?
Don't walk. Don't go there. Talk to the hand, as my 15-year-old would say. Really, I
This is
haven't the
good tea.
slightest idea.
So who else had YouTube recommend that video of the cat saying "Meow" to the Ring doorbell like 40 times?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody, I think.
Everybody had it.
So the thief cleaned out an entire
Meow.
display case?
Only the center's most prized pieces. The case contained 5 pre-Columbian artifacts that were excavated right from this area.
Do you have a list of the stolen pieces?
I know those pieces like the back of my hand. There were 3 pottery pieces, a small stone figurine with a snake head, and an ornamental jade carving.
I'm interested in the jade carving. What did it look like?
It was highly unusual. There was a glyph on it that no one could translate. Until we hired Henrik Vanderheun, that is. His
I just got a
opinion
great
was
top
that it's
10 idea.
Mayan
I'm gonna
in
text it to
origin,
Julie and see
and
what
that
he
it
thinks.
may have been a place name glyph for this area. As you can imagine, we regarded it as something of a regional treasure.
Do you know that Henrik Vanderheun works for Beach Hill now?
Yes, I know. His departure was a great loss for us.
Why didn't you mention the connection when I told you I was from Beach Hill?
I guess it didn't seem important.
Was Henrik still working at Chaco Canyon when the theft occurred?
No, it happened just a few days after he left. I remember because after the police left, the staff and I were so depressed, we went into the lounge and pigged out on the rest of Henrik's farewell cake.
Do you recall having some appraisal work done by an art dealer by the name of Taylor Sinclair?
How could I forget? He went on and on about the impossibly rare artifacts he could get for us. I said, "Are you an art dealer or a smuggler?" But he assured me that the provenance documents would all be in order. Still, I never did any further business with him. He just seemed slippery.
Everyone dunks on Taylor.
Could you send me a photo of that jade carving so I can take a look at the glyph?
I'm afraid I sent our only print off to the insurance company. They said they'd return it, but who knows when our claim will be processed. I'm sorry.
I've just got to get my hands on a replica of that jade carving you lost. Do you have any ideas?
Not off the top of my head, but maybe one of my staff will have a bright idea. I need some time to ask around.
God.
Can you call back later?
Sure thing.
Feel free to call if you have any more questions.
I totally forgot that she doesn't even give you a solution and just says, "Call me again in like 30 minutes and I'll have something." You should go to, actually, set the alarm for like noon and then go back and find Taylor. We'll go have a deadly midnight snack out there. Oh, and before you leave, there's just one more thing you should maybe take a look at on the computer. Go to Sunny's hard drive. Floppy disk, rather. It's already in there. That one. Oh, I guess there's a space. We need to find his login to the computer in order to play that maze game on the second floor of the temple. Try stuff to remember. Try stuff to forget. There it is. S. June, password is Space Baby. I'll just remember that. Okay.
Just in case.
Just in case, yeah, but this is the kind of game where to enjoy it, you have to remember all those little things. I think I know the answers to every quiz question, too.
Except last time when we couldn't get it right.
No, because I just refused to tell you the answer.
Oh.
But I might be above that now. I might just be ready to go all out. Really, we could beat the game today if I just help us pass the bullshit.
I might be open to that.
10. We could do a spoiler punishment some other day.
Yeah. I've never had to do a spoiler punishment before.
Yeah.
May I take a closer look at that wacky Dada painting?
Be my guest. I just had a call from Poppy this morning. She says she's in a really creative period right now. I said, please, sweetie, if you get any more
Why are you calling a
creative, they're
15-year-old
going to
girl
lock
sweetie,
you
huh?
up.
It's okay. I'd be doing that
Pardon me a
sometimes.
moment, Nancy. I'll be right back. I hope.
That is the sound of a man who is about to shit himself.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. You did that in the opposite order. It's cool.
What exactly did I do?
What usually happens at this point is that you talk to Taylor and ask, think I could try one of those yummy Oaxacan cookies? And he's like, oh, certainly. And he says, I think I'll have one too. And then he like gets the shits 2 minutes later.
For later.
For later.
That's gotta be it.
Poppy said to replace it with something organic.
He'll never be the wiser.
He'll
I just noticed his
never
face
know.
on the cookie. I never noticed that.
Oh, that's cool.
What else is on her painting? Is that a postcard from Belize?
Yeah, and then the shark. Oops.
Oh. Lydia. The shark is like cut in half. That's funny.
Well, that's funny.
Can you look behind his desk at anything else, I wonder?
I don't think so.
So lame.
There's that weird thing right there. But I don't think we can touch it.
Alright, let's... Oh gosh, I don't know. We could call Sheila again.
We probably should.
So back to the hotel.
Yes. Slay.
So these pieces that we're finding, these are all different parts of the puzzle. Sheila. 505 555 1222 2. Come on, Sheila. Come through for me.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew calling.
Hi, Nancy. It's Sheila. Well, we racked our brains. Finally, one of my staff came up with the original box that the carving was packed in. The piece was encased in a tight foam cast to prevent damage during shipping. I'm not sure how much good it'll do you, but I can send it to you if you like.
That just might work.
Henrik left Beach Hill as his forwarding address, so I know what to do. I'll send it express.
Thanks a million, Sheila.
Good luck with your investigation.
So if you'd like, you can skip to the next day now, and that package will be there.
Is there anything else I can do in that time?
Let's think. No, maybe. You might as well do it, because it's not going to make a difference. You're here. So just hit alarm and then go back like 10 minutes. And then just set it.
I just slept 24 hours.
Wow, Nancy, you're going to be so well rested the next 4 days.
Right.
Can you imagine how cool it would be if you could, like, sleep max like that? Like, if you just sleep for 2 days straight on the weekends and then stay up for, like, 5 days straight?
That'd be crazy.
I'll bet that, like, it's possible to augment the body to, like, sleep bank like that. Because I've read about how the way that the body works is that there's, like, a sleep bank, as they call it, where, like, you're supposed to sleep 8 hours a night. And so apparently if you sleep 6 hours one night, to get back on track, you're supposed to sleep 10 hours the next night. And, like, your body will remember sleep debt. So wouldn't it be cool, though, if, like, you could find a way to, like, cheat the system and sleep for, like, 24 hours straight and then stay up for 3 days? I don't know, I just think that's cool.
Oh, that's right. The package would probably be delivered.
Yeah.
Oops.
So the deal was, by the way, that as soon... I don't know if you remember this. Franklin Rose on the board said that Joanna is not allowed back in the museum unless and until the Pakal carving is recovered. And Henrik said that he hid the Pakal carving somewhere in the museum, but his convenient amnesia says he can't remember where. Oh, I guess that's not here yet. Oh well.
Damn.
It'll be here soon. Let's go to the temple. Let's get some puzzles done in there. Come on, babe. You got it. You got it. I know it's intimidating because it's horrible, but come on, babe.
I know, I know.
You can do it.
Let's
You can
go.
do it.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
Go, let's
Yeah.
Go. Yes. Slay. I can't
Woo!
wait.
I'm gonna be squealing to get in that temple.